See, as I currently am, I am childless. I am not anybody's parent, and I am not sure that I will ever be. And whenever I say that, people are always like, God forbid, don't say that. You will have children in God's name. And I am not understanding that kind of extreme reaction to this position that I hold. Because I'm not sure that people really understand the responsibility that comes with having children. And when I say responsibility, I don't mean buying shoes and clothes, providing food, shelter, education, all of that. Those are basics. That's not what I'm talking about when I'm talking about responsibility. I am talking about the emotional burden that it is to be a parent. Like, are you there for your child emotionally when they need you? Like, will your child be a value add to society instead of a burden on society? Because when you see hardened criminals getting arrested, their parents are always like, but we did not raise him to be like that. But the question is, did you raise him? Yes, you might have provided the material things that they needed, but did you cater for their emotional needs? Because I have a niece and I love that girl something fierce. This is she and I. I think that girl is beautiful, she's intelligent, she's wise, she's funny, so entertaining. But whenever they come to visit, she'll come to my room and stay with me for like 10 minutes and I'm like very happy. And after that 10 minutes, I'm like, please, be going to your mother. Because really, it's a lot to be on like that all the time for children. And children, it's my belief that children, especially when they are young, they need you around the clock and there's no negotiating. And I don't believe that it is everybody that deserves to have children. Because as I am sitting here talking to you, there is somebody in the market somewhere looking for bleaching cream for their 1-year-old. See, I know people who beat their 6-month-old babies because the baby is crying too much. It's not easy to have the financial buoyancy and the emotional intelligence to be a parent. And until I am sure I am there, I am not going to put my hand inside anything that will be busy.
Hey guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about parenting. Is parenting for everyone? Have you for once thought about it that do I even really need to have kids? Or you kind of person that you don't even want to have kids, but because society, once you say it like this, you are not a bad person. This video is for you. To be honest, when it comes to parenting, I personally feel like parenting is not for everyone. The way some people treat their kids, their children, I'm like, this is not for everybody. Some people are just lucky to have this particular gift. Anyways, if you've not gotten to it already, you've not started having kids, have you like make your decision that you sometimes when I see couples that they don't have kids, I don't look at them that they don't have kids. I look at them like because I feel like some people that is their own personal decision, but the way the whole society is living, the way everything is, where everybody sees things as if the way life is supposed to be, we're supposed to get married, we're supposed to have children, we're supposed to have not just one, because if you have one, they're going to start pressuring you to have two. If you have two same sex, they'll pressure you to have three. If you have three, they say it's not balanced. Have four, they keep pressuring you to you do everything, and at the end of the day, they only come when you give birth. People only come to greet you like 1 or 2 months after you give birth. After that, you are left with your child alone as a mom. So is this something that you feel like is for you? It is not only happening to Africans. I have seen a video also that a white person actually explained our own thoughts and our own feeling about having kids and parenting. I'm going to play the video for you guys to watch.
I'm one of those women who is 99% sure that they do not want kids. This is something that I have been open about for as long as I can remember. I'm almost 31. I am married. This is something that I brought up to my now husband when we first started dating. He was obviously cool with still marrying me with the possibility that we'd never have kids. But I thought that this would be something interesting to talk about because most of the time when people hear that I don't want kids, they think it's because, I want freedom and I want to be able to go travel whenever I want to. I don't want to deal with the sleepless nights and all of just the stress that comes with having a child. And that really is part of it, but I think it goes deeper than that. So to backtrack a little bit, the other day I was talking to a friend, and most of my friends, when they get to that point where they're ready to start having kids, I can feel that they feel very tense about telling me that because they know that I'm that person that really doesn't like kids, doesn't want kids. And of course, I'm always going to be happy for my friends if that's something that they genuinely want. But I asked this friend that came to me and told me that her and her husband are getting to the point where they're ready to start trying to have kids. I said, what is that feeling like to know that you're ready for that? Like, what kind of gets you to that place that you are now? And she was telling me that when she saw other people announce that they were pregnant, she felt this longing inside of her to experience that. And she started, seeing other families out and about with kids and started thinking like, that's really something that I want. It's just this like internal feeling, this internal urge. And I was telling her that I have literally never felt that in my life. I've never had that feeling or that natural urge or that desire to be pregnant or to have a baby. When I see babies, there's nothing that draws me to them. It's not that I'm repulsed by babies. I don't care for them. It's honestly kind of like how some people have that urge to run a marathon, even if they're not in shape, if they've never been a runner in their life, because they feel like that is something that they just have to check off their list. They just have to do it to feel like they've lived. Whereas I feel the same way about babies and marathons. I don't need either of those to make my life feel complete.
This is coming from a woman who is married and she's in her 31 and she doesn't feel like having kids. And the first video I played earlier was a guy, a Nigerian, which doesn't also feel, but he's not married, I think, which doesn't also feel like having kids. If you feel like having kids, if you want to have kids, I would like to ask you a question. What made you think that you can actually do this? What makes you think that you need to have a kid or you need to have children? What made you think that you're capable enough for a good parenting? Because I feel like it's not everybody that is actually ready for this journey that are already inside. It's not everybody that are ready for this journey that's actually there. But some people actually want each other when they were small or when they were growing in their teens, their teenagers. They already dream of having kids. So that is what they want. That is their desire. But I would like to ask you, why do you think that is your desire? What was the feeling you had to make you think like, oh, this is what I actually want for myself? Because, and again, if you see some people that don't naturally want to have kids, do not see them. Because when I went to their comment section, people were saying like, you have it in Jesus' name, oh, you have it in Jesus' name. Don't let the devil use you. Don't do that. God will touch your heart. You must have it in Jesus' name. Is it like a compulsory thing for everybody to have? Personally, I don't think it's a compulsory thing though, because the way some people treat their kids, the way some people actually take care of their children, this generation, we have to speak up and stop thinking like our mama them and their papa them, that they don't have a choice due to society, due to the way the life is. They keep having kids even when they don't want it, just because they want to please the society. Are you in these shoes? Probably you've not gotten married and you don't want to have kids, and it is better for you to just stick to a man that will also have the same thinking as you, instead of you going to go and marry somebody that wants to have a kid. Are you a man that you are already thinking that you don't want to have kids? You're not even ready. Make sure you're actually settling with a woman that also have the same feeling like you, that she's also ready, or you guys are going to plan it together. It's not like when you don't want to have kids, then you're not gonna marry someone that wants to have. Then there will not be commotion inside the house. Then there will not be a lot of things, and somebody will eventually, calm down for the other person. Actually married, and you married your husband, and you guys have decided that there is not going to be children. Let me know in the comment section. This is a conversational video, and I'd like to hear from you guys. My name is Marianne Davis. I am a content creator based in Lagos, Nigeria, and I create content around skincare, lifestyle, wellness, beauty, and yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. This is your first time for joining my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.